Easily on the short list of iconic and must-own rookies for football from the 1960s. There's a handful of must-own cards from that era. Certainly, the king would be the Joe Namath rookie from '65. But then, kind of right below that, you've got, I'd say, Gale Sayers and Dit Butkus, maybe Mike Ditka. These are the names that really set the list of immortals from the 1960s. Offered here is easily the finest copy that we brokered in a very, very long time. It's undeniably packed fresh. The card just glistens. It's got virtually no signs of circulation. It's as fresh and well printed as you're really ever going to see on the issue. And this is a really hard card. They don't come along in high grade very often. Most notably, print and centering are pretty egregious on this issue. Rarely do they come this well framed and this well printed. As it sits, this is just one of the prettiest examples that I think we've ever seen hit the market, and we're delighted to have it in the auction. Front and back, again, fresh surfaces, very little signs of wear. It's just a card that fully upholds the lofty grade. Aesthetically, mint cardstock throughout. The borders are white. There's no chipping. We have about a 5-point centering shift, I'd say, right to left and top to bottom. A small touch of wear in one of the back corners, and that's about it. So that's why it's not a 10, but short of that, it's certainly one of the nicest copies we've ever seen. Zooming in on the details, just very, very little touches of wear to the bottom two corners. I think when you hold enough cards, this concept of a pack fresh eye appeal is something that jumps out, and this card just really exudes that. It's clear it has not been in circulation. If you'd been told that it came out of a recent pack opening or something, you would believe that just because it is that fresh and uncirculated. This one corner is the only corner that has just the slightest little touch. Still sharp, still has the full color to it. It's just been touched ever so slightly. Yeah, all told, just a glistening example of a card which is virtually impossible to improve upon, and it certainly represents one of the finest and most important rookie cards from the era. It's really the 1960s is where professional football really started to gain ground. This is just one of the immortals from that decade, and couldn't be more delighted to feature it in the auction.